So we're here in Uffington, Oxfordshire, and this is all part of the story really, because I was sat in a pub listening to a band called the Cat N Fiddle, and they played a song called The Green Fields of France. This song, I think, literally wrapped itself around my soul.
So how do you do, Private William McBride? Do you mind if I sit down beside your graveside and rest for a while beneath the warm sun? I
became aware of various charities at school, and I'd always get involved, but for 30 years I've been more seriously involved in my spare time, from taking youth club out and sleeping in cardboard boxes to show what it's like to be homeless, diving for golf balls on a golf course in a pond for charity. That was crazy. I used to build a big wicker man that burnt in Oxford, South Parks, with a firework display for the Oxford Round Table, and that used to draw an incredible crowd. So I've always been aware that, you know, my creative skills can be used for various good like that.
Play the five holy, let the rifles fire over you as the lower G down.
The inspiration for this came about because I went to buy two of these silhouettes from the Poppy Appeal. I was 2 days too late. I decided to make some myself, and we put them up around the village, and we did a whip round, and we raised £1,200 for the Poppy Appeal on that. Just put the call out, and everyone was out on the village green in November in the cold, and we had a celebration of our freedom, and that was very meaningful. So I said to someone, do you know what, I want to put 101 Armistice Day silhouettes up on that hill above the M40 motorway, and that's exactly what I did. We didn't particularly publicise it, we just got up there and put them up there, my wife and I, and some helpers from Natural England, and 4 of us. And the next thing, wow, so many people turned up, it was incredible, it really was, very emotional.
Of an old photograph, torn, battered and stained, fading to yellow in a brown leather frame. Did they beat the drums?
I knew of a fantastic site above the M40 motorway, the Aston Rowan Nature Reserve. I have a contact up there, and I phoned him up and asked him if it would be okay. Yeah, he said yes, and it takes people to say yes to really make something happen. He could have quite easily said no. You know, he very kindly moved all the sheep out of the field, and now I had expected mostly for people to see them for the motorway over a 2-week period. Much to my amazement, people started turning up in droves. I grabbed a builder's bucket out of the truck, stood there at the gate, and over the 2-week period raised £25,000, which every penny went to the Poppy Appeal. But what was quite astonishing was the reaction from people. They were literally stood in the field crying. People were literally burying their head in, crying and sobbing, literally sobbing in my arms. It was such a bizarre thing, it really, really was. So moving. So I knew then that I had to push this project on, because it was just such an amazing reaction from people.
As the lower G down, did the bugles play the last post in chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the fall?